Hello. Welcome to my Halloween party. Before the guests arrive, I'd like to show you some of the wonderful treats we have for them. There's a creamy cashew cheese fondue. It is so gooey good. And no cows have had to suffer to make this cashew cheese fondue. It's made from nuts. To dip in our cashew cheese fondue, we have fingerling potatoes, tofu masala, crisp, crunchy apples, and tortilla chips that we've baked ourselves. On the sweet side, we have a luscious chocolate fondue. And don't worry, there's no slavery in this chocolate. The cocoa beans were not harvested by child slaves. And it's dairy-free too. And for this luscious chocolate fondue, we have strawberries, grapes, finger biscotti, and my favorite, homemade graham crackers with dandy marshmallows that will be smothered with our chocolate fondue and sprinkled with pomegranate. And I have my favorite special drink, the Mortician, made with Prosecco and my own secret recipe. It's delicious. Now let's have a happy Halloween. Hi everybody, I'm Karen Hartglass with Responsible Eating and Living. Now, whenever we talk about going vegan, I know so many people react and they say, I can't give up my cheese, right? How many times have you heard that? How many times have you said that? Well, there are more and more vegan cheeses that are coming out on the market today. Many of them are nut and seed based, and some of them are actually made like traditional dairy cheeses are, and they're really delicious. But here at Responsible Eating and Living, we like to make things right here at home in our kitchen, and that's what we're going to be doing right now, making an incredibly delicious cashew cheese fondue. It's like a nacho cheese sauce. It's gooey good, and it is great on absolutely everything. Okay, we have some cashews here that have been soaked overnight and rinsed. And this makes them really soft and creamy. And I'm going to put them right here in our blender. 1 roasted red pepper. Now you can roast the red pepper yourself or you can buy them. There's a lot of wonderful organic ready-made roasted peppers available on the market. And some dried red chili peppers. Now, there are some ingredients that give the cheese its cheesy flavor, and this is nutritional yeast. And it's used quite frequently to give different sauces and dips a cheesy flavor. We're also going to be using millet flour. I love millet flour. It's a gluten-free flour, and it gives the sauce a nice thickness and a nice creamy flavor. Turmeric. Turmeric has a lot of wonderful nutritional properties, and it's got a great color. Look at that. And a little salt. And some apple cider vinegar. You can also use lemon juice instead. And we're almost done here with the ingredients. Now, when we're making an extra special party fondue, we like to add a little beer. If If you don't want to use beer, you can use water instead. But beer gives a really, really lovely, rich flavor. And a little more water. And now we're going to blend all of this up together. Okay, it's going to get loud. That smells good. Okay, right now it's a very nice liquid, and when we cook it, it'll thicken like a wonderful rich sauce. We have this beautiful, beautiful cashew cheese sauce now, and I have one last ingredient to add, which is miso. And we don't boil miso, and typically we add miso to a sauce or a dip after it's cooked. And I've beat a little of the cheese sauce in with the miso so that it'll blend really easily. And miso gives such a lovely, lovely flavor. There are many kinds of miso. We're using a chickpea miso right now, but you can use any kind you like. Oh, that's good. Hi everybody, I'm Karen Hartglass with Responsible Eating and Living. If you like chocolate, you're going to love this recipe. A while back, I needed to make a chocolate sauce, and I thought about what I had in the kitchen: cocoa powder, coconut oil, some evaporated cane juice, which is a type of sugar, and I mixed them up with some water and made the most incredible chocolate sauce. I couldn't believe it. It was so easy, and it came out so wonderful. And then I didn't use all of it, so I put the rest in a covered container in the refrigerator, and when I checked on it later, it had become this lovely spread that I could put on a cake or cupcake, like a frosting or a ganache, or spread a little bit on a baguette for pain au chocolat. It's so delicious and incredible. Now, we've been planning a Halloween party, and I thought this would make a great fondue. And that's what we're going to be doing with it today. I'm going to show you how easy it is to make, and then we'll be able to enjoy it as a chocolate fondue. Okay, let's get started. First ingredient is cocoa powder, and I've sifted this cocoa powder. You don't want to get any lumps in your sauce. You want it nice and smooth. So we add the cocoa powder into a saucepan, and then I've got some evaporated cane juice. As I mentioned before, it's a type of sugar. It's vegan. And some coconut oil. And then some water. Now, I use the same amount of water, cocoa powder, and sugar together, which makes it easy to remember in this recipe. If you like this sauce sweeter, or if you want it less sweet, you can adjust the amount of sugar that you put in it. Now, I'm going to cook this over medium heat for about 7 or 8 minutes, and it's going to turn into the most incredible chocolate sauce. I wish Gourmets was here.
Tish!
Gourmets, darling.
My querida.
I want you to try some of the fondue.
Fondue? Tish, that's French.
Gourmets, darling.
Don't mind if I fondue you. Oh, and I see we're having morticians. Querida.
Would you fix me another one, darling?
Of course. A little green juice.
Happy Halloween, darling.
Happy Halloween, darling. Where's Fester?